Good afternoon, guys. This is Shantan from Motors to Motherboards. Now, I know it's been a long while since I've started or done a video, so I thought this is a perfect time to shoot one. The weather's nice, well, nice enough, I suppose. It's about 5 p.m. in the evening, and this is my Tvs Ronin purchased in June 2025. Hit just 30,497 kilometers on the Odo in 8 months. So also this video will be a sort of a review and just ride video, so stay tuned with me as I get onto the road. Well, as you can see, my Ronin is heavily customized, so I will make another video on that shortly. For now, stay with me as I get onto the main road. Lot of bovine traffic. We dodge that and we move on. I will be now currently moving from Asansol to my hometown in Panagar. It's a Friday, so the weekend just beckons. This area is basically the Jubilee petrol pump area just beside the Asansol Engineering College, and from here is the NH2 highway. Towards this direction is Jharkhand, Bihar, Delhi and whatnot, Dhanbad, and towards the right is Kolkata. So let me just quickly get on the main road. Speaking of the road, it's an not so very crowded one, but a lot of traffic, especially truck and lorry traffic is there, so a bit of caution has to be exercised. Whoop. That was a scare. So now let's catch up some speed, or we can just move out at a decent pace today as because the weather's nice. Now, where were we? Yes, 30,500 kilometers in 8 months. This video won't be an exact review, but well, let's just make a review. First things first, my experience with the Ronin. Most of you, those who know me, know that this is my second TVS Ronin. I had earlier purchased the base variant of the TVS Ronin, but then since then I have got 72,000 kilometers on that particular one, sold it and got this one. So first of all, why have I done that? Like, why did I sell a Ronin and purchase another Ronin? So the first reason for that being key, the exceptional bond that I built with this particular bike and my group of friends in the Ronin Warriors of Bengal, which is a group that I've created and mostly contains Ronin riders in and around the Bengal region. And we have around 400 plus members. We do rides, we do breakfast rides, we do skill building camps and whatnot. Now I was loath to leave that and move on. So for that reason, that is the main reason I purchased another Ronin. Second being key, I had built such a good bond with the TVS officials, service centers and everything, so I did not want to move away from that particular ecosystem. Now moving on, the second point will be, I got an more than decent exchange value out of that particular old motorcycle. I got about 1 lakh, and at that particular point of time, this base variant, this is the base variant by the way, this base variant costed about 1.65 lakhs. So I had to just pay about 6.5 for the whole thing. So 65,000 for a new bike. I thought it was a good deal, so I took it. And essentially, I moved all my old accessories from that bike to this one. So whatever mod that I had done in my old bike is present in this one, and the ones that I did not think were necessary or could be done without. Second, the way this bike drives. I definitely feel this one is a bit faster, and if not a lot, smoother by a few bit. Faster as in such ki it picks up speed quicker. Might be a placebo effect also, but I feel that it picks up speed quicker and is much more smoother in the 90 to 105 range than the old one, because in the old one I could feel a bit of vibration or whatnot, but in this one I can stay at, like, 90 to 105 all day and not feel absolutely a thing. Like, for example, I can just do this and then just sit at 105. The top speed issue still remains though, and you can cruise at 110 15, but 120 plus there is still signs of fatigue. So yeah, as I was saying, the way that this bike moves is a bit different, and as such it is faster and smoother, but it misses out on that bassy exhaust. Now, handling. For some reason, this bike, the front of it at least, it feels lighter. So that just hold on a minute, let me just quickly cross this particular area. Brother is carrying the entire load of his shop and his bike. Man, hats off to these guys, man. We complain, like when we are carrying a bike, oh, this bike is carrying that much luggage, oh, that one is not perfect, I think I need an adventure bike. This one is a Splendor and is carrying this much luggage, so hats off. As they say, Lord Splendor, it is correct. Moving on, yeah, handling. This bike, the bike feels a bit more agile, and agile in the sense that I feel it tips into corners more easily, and the front end feels more lighter compared to the old one. For that reason, we can take quick turns and move about easier. improvements, I think these two are the main improvements over the old 2022 to 2024 version. The bike feels smoother and faster, and the handling is marginally better. The brakes do feel the same though, not much of a difference. This is, by the way, Chana More in Asansol. And I just need, yeah, another good thing about the Ronin that has to be said is the third gear. This. I know it's like probably nothing to the 250, 400 and 310 guys and all that, but yeah, I like this. Like, this is a bike that can do it all. Like, you want proper commute, you cruise in 4000 rpm, you will get absolutely bonkers mileage. You want a bit of speed during touring, you can cruise in 105, 90, 105 all day. If you are feeling particularly a bit frisky, you can sit in 120, 25 for an hour or so. So a bit of everything in this particular bike, and I'm more than happy in this with this. Moving on, another thing that I have to say, I think from what we're informed, the smoothness and that faster nature of this particular model is owing to an ECU update where the TVS guys have done something with the fueling of this particular bike. So the fueling is a bit richer, and so the bike feels noticeably less vibey and faster also. As because whenever you mess with the air fuel ratio of a particular motorcycle, the richer the bike is, the more smoother it will feel and the more power it will deliver. So for that reason, might be the case this one feels a lot smoother. Now, as I said, the tires and the braking still remain the same. The TVS Eurogrip Explorer tires. I do not think they are used Eurogrip. I think they are TVS Explorer tires. They are decent, but the cornering, the braking leaves much to be desired for. So, as soon as you can, I will say switch to a better pair of rubbers. I have made an earlier video regarding what I think is the best tire for the TVS Ronin. I will link it here. Those are the Apollo Trampler XRs. The front 110 by 70 radial, and the rear is upsized by 140 by 70 radial. Comes about 9,000 rupees, and I think those are the best investment that you can make for this particular motorcycle. Regarding sintered brake pads, I have used one. I do not think they are worth that much of a high price, so better to switch to the stock ones and replace and change whenever you think is necessary. As far as the front bite is good, the rear can be better. Speaking of tire and ABS, I often get a lot of questions regarding whether the base model of the TVS Ronin is good enough and whether people can go for it or not. I say this: the bike, the engine is the same, the chassis is the same, the suspension is the same. There are no changes whatsoever except the ABS. In the dual channel, there are of course dual ABS in the front and the rear tire, and the single channel ABS is only in the front. So in the single channel variant, what happens is during hard braking in emergency situation, the rear locks up, and in high speed or emergency braking scenarios, that is a scary thing and can be a scary thing for a newbie. So if you have experience, if you're not a newbie and you think you can handle that without panicking, the wheel locking up without panicking, please go for it. But I will always suggest go for the mid variant, get the dual channel ABS, because that is a safety net, and it will save your life when the situation comes. So moving on, let me just say a quick more things and I will end this video. Basically, this bike has been a godsend for me. I have met so many people through this, created a community and everything, and I recommend this bike 100 times over, as because there is nothing better in this price range. I will come back with a more detailed video, but for now, signing off, and I will see you on the next one. If you have any questions, kindly put them in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to make a detailed video on that one whenever time permits. So for now, see ya, and I will see you on the next one.